This thing growing inside me. I've been fighting it for 6 hard years. Dr. Amaral was developing a cure for the Cronon syndrome. She was the only one who could administer the treatments that kept my sickness at bay.
Paul?
And Jack had taken her away from me.
How the fuck did this happen, Morton? How is it possible they managed to take her?
Paul, this is your illness talking. I'm on your side. Easy, you're...
They took her. Without Sophia, there's no chance of a cure.
We did all we could. But there are forces within Monarch working against you, and I believe Burke was just the tip of the iceberg. It wasn't just Joyce that did this.
Sir? We've recovered Dr. Amaral's laptop. We have it set up over there if you want to take a look.
I'll be right there.
Yeah, but he was working against you, wasn't he? Don't trust him. Don't trust him.
I want to go over Sophia's figures. If she's right, the fracture is escalating a lot faster than we anticipated.
You know the future. Dr. Amaral doesn't. Is the lifeboat even in a viable state for activation? She's trying to convince you the schedule's wrong. Why? To get you to rush this? To make a mistake? The people opposing you. She could be one of them.
She isn't.
No, you are.
Are you willing to bet the entire plan on that? I implore you, hold off on activation, Paul. Let me clean house before this gets completely out of hand.
He's on to you, Hatchy boy. He's on to you.
Somebody was working against me. Somebody close. Martin Hatch. Sophia Amaral. I could only trust one of them.
Well, it's difficult to trust Hatch when you know that he's kind of... Oh, yeah, but is he involved, or is that just kind of a bit of a plot twist? See, everything is kind of pointing that Hatch is the bad guy, because he was messing with that drone. But is that the twist? Is that he wasn't? He's... Oh, that's an idea. Was it that he was fiddling? He was fixing the drone to kill the scientist to save Paul. Damn, that's going to be that's a bit of a mind screw, isn't it?
All right, Amaral. Let's go fix the time machine.
I said I'll try.
Evidence was mounting against Sophia. I couldn't simply ignore it, despite everything we had been through.
And she knew you'd never make it without those treatments. And then she took them away.
If she'd turned against me with what she knew, the damage could be immeasurable.
Let's see what Emerald's one is then.
I want him apprehended. Immediately. So I have some information about Morton Hatch.
Martin had been my closest advisor for years. I began to wonder if that had been a mistake.
Sophia's loyal. She's always been loyal.
I don't think we can trust her. The way she looked at the countermeasure like she's seen it before. She knows what it does.
Sophia's research had saved my life. Loyalty doesn't run any deeper.
Oh no.
Sophia's data's always been good. I'll trust her judgment. We need to analyze these figures and make final preparations to activate the lifeboat protocol at once.
Fine. I'll take the laptop to the science department.
No.
No, I think I'll do that myself.
Yes. What's going on with him? Why is he sparking? His head sparking.
I see.
Sir?
Put people on Mr. Hatch. I want constant eyes on him.
Yes, sir. You got it. We pulled some images from the security cameras. We've identified Joyce's accomplice. She's Beth Wilder, one of our mid-level operatives.
Her. My God, she's been with us all along. She's working with Jack. Where is she now?
Unknown. But we've got a kill team tracking her.
No. She can't be killed. Not yet. Find her. And whatever Mr. Hatch does, I want to know about it. Don't screw this up.
Yeah, don't screw this up, you faceless, faceless individual.
Beth Wilder. It was the first time I'd heard her name, but she had been there in the past.
That's not a great photo of her.
When it all started. She'd been here the whole time, working against me from the inside. And she wasn't the only one.
Oh, right, 61% of the community agreed with my choice.
The treatments, they're losing their effectiveness.
There's no changing the inevitable. Time is just one closed loop. And no matter what I do, time ends.
I need to get in that lab. There's something in there that I need.
The lifeboat protocol. What is it that you're so threatened by, Martin?
Do I look threatened to you?
This is Dr. Amaril's report. The stutters, they're increasing in frequency.
What is that? Current undisrupted life form. Extremely hostile. It's Dr. Kim.
Let's go! Let's go!
I've never seen all this before, but it's still damn cool.
Don't. Put one of those on!
This is as far as we got, isn't it?
Charlie! Let's go! Let's go!
Right. Oh, is this another bit of found footage? Oh. Indeed it is. You traitor, scoundrel, you. I'm sure that's going to come into it later. Because that Hatch, we think he's trying to gain these powers, aren't he? He's trying to get some of these time powers somehow. Just walk past this guy. It's okay. He's had a bit too much to drink.
There's the hatch.
And what did Burke want with it?
Well, I don't know. I don't even know what the lifeboat protocol is.
It's a sanctuary. Designed to shelter a list of Monarch's essential personnel to weather the storm until they can develop a solution.
That's a lie.
Essential personnel. So that means that I'd be on that list, right?
Not under Paul Serene's lead, you wouldn't. He's failed to see the value in his own people. Too consumed with grand ideals and delusions. You know what I find to be the most terrifying notion of this planet? The idea of God. Simply the idea. A being with that much power. The ability to take and give so freely. That kind of control. But should be feared, not worshipped. Yet, people believe in it. Just as people believe in Paul Serene. See, what's so scary about God isn't his control, but rather, if he ever lost it.
God wouldn't lose control, would he?
Paul Serene's become unhinged, Charlie. He's triggered a catastrophe. He has the chance to fix it, but he's choosing not to. He's choosing to let things end.
Name a time.
And this is where we come in.
He's not.
We risk too much leaving the keys to the kingdom in one man's hands. We need insurance. There's something called the CFR. It's a crucial key to our survival and must remain safe. But as long as Paul is the only one with access to it, it isn't. With access to the CFR, I would take over. Get Monarch back on track, and once I do, restructuring would be in order, Charlie. Restructuring that would
see you elevated
as my right hand.
I'd be on the list.
Absolutely.
Then I need to go back to Monarch. And that sort of privilege escalation can only be done from the inside.
And that's what you need to do.
That's good.
I put the island on lockdown, but the pump house on the west side has an old supply tunnel that runs beneath the bay. No one knows about it. You'll go unseen. Time is of the essence, Charlie. Better get to it.
How could time be of the essence when it's just fractured all over the place? You just gather it up and just put it back together again when you need some more.
Commander Davis.
Yeah. Killed him.
Head to the perimeter lab. We're moving forward.
Oh, okay. I've seen too many
frequency of the stutters is still
movies with bad guys in.
Persistent. Erratic, but persistent.
I need certainty. If I initiate the protocol, there's no going back.
Mr. Serene, something like this. There is no certainty. We've never dealt with it before.
How long?
We've been running Dr. Amaril's simulations. It's hard to say without her to confirm, but...
Just give me a time.
The Joyce field could collapse within 8 hours. Mr. Serene, if you're going to proceed, now would be the time to decide.
Oh dear. That'd be cool if you could do that, wouldn't it? This tunnel doesn't look exactly very discreet. Yeah.
Charlie.
Fiona.
Hey, bud. Where you going?
You're right. Time's ending, just like you said. And the lifeboat protocol? It's a place. They built it to protect people from the fracture. And the only problem is there's a list, and anyone who's not on it is pretty much fucked. But if we make it back to the mainland, I can get us on the list. All of us.
This entire island is on lockdown. How are we gonna do that, Charlie?
There's a tunnel.
All right, if you are lying to me this time, I swear to God.
Get off! Tired of this shit. I don't know why you're doing this, but I don't have to put your name on shit, motherfucker.
What'd you do to him?
He's fine. I'm gonna tell you why you're gonna put me on that list. I got a pregnant wife at home. And she's the only thing that I am thinking about right now. So if you get in the way of me protecting
you was
her,
thinking about
I
punching him in the
swear
throat
to
a second
fucking
ago,
God,
so not entirely
next
true.
time, you will not catch your breath. Lead the way.
So here, well, maintenance tunnel, God knows what. How did they get in? Was it not locked? Come on, guys. That scene could be out of any zombie movie I've seen. The concrete tunnel, the three survivors. That looks like a lot of C4.
We're 5 minutes out, Mr. Hatch. Yes.
So, are all the security forces working against Paul? Because didn't he say put eyes on this guy? And
I've come to free you, my friend. This imprisonment, it's unsettling. It's time for you to rejoin the others, to return to the infinite.
I don't think I would want to be around when he escapes his little confinement.
How far along is your wife?
3 miles.
3 miles?
Congratulations.
Huh. You'd just have to give him a couple of punches, wouldn't you? I wonder what would happen in the event of you being able to move and they can't.
The fuck is that?
We're under the bay.
Sitting on the deck on the bay. Uh-oh.
Liam?
I reckon you might need to get moving, because that's going to rupture. And you've got about 1 billion tons of water above you. Yep. Three miles.
Stand back! Stand back!
I got over it.
You okay?
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
I'm good. We need to get...
Get on the fucking ground! Hey, ground! No, we're with Monarch! What don't you understand? No, get on the ground! Hey, no. Hey, I'm the one that called it in. I'm Hatch's guy.
Wincott.
Yeah.
Where's she?
She's chronon scientist. She's important. We have to get her back to Monarch right away. Please.
Get the fuck out of here.
Now! Yeah.
Oh dear.
Gibson, take out Burke.
Fiona! 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 You gotta listen. Hey!
Smack.
Ah, shit!
Obviously.
You killed him!
Fuck! Hey! I didn't know that they were gonna kill him. What was I supposed to do? Huh? You led me on and then you kidnapped me.
This isn't about you, Charlie!
Are you stealing this car?
Just get the fuck out of here.
No, you're gonna need me.
I got what I needed out of you.
Yeah, I'm getting used to it.
Why don't you open your eyes? The world is about to end. I'm trying to do something.
Yeah, you're a real hero.
Fuck you.
Controller turned off. So that goes.
Fuck.
Right. He's not dead.
You know, I'm really gonna enjoy killing your wife.
I don't think you are actually, mate. Damn. That's it, keep your knife. Get your gun back. Get your gun back. I like the making sure attitude, the can-do attitude.
Davis and his team. They were all good men. Monarch's finest.
Paul, what about my treatments?
I'm afraid so.
You know what this means?
You don't know for sure.
I'm in danger! You let this happen!
You shut those chairs.
Jack. He wants me to become him. He wants me to suffer. Until the end.
Joyce and Wilder. But what was troubling me is who got them into Kim's lab.
Yeah. Who got him?
She paid a visit while she was thought to be missing, minutes before the explosion. Paul. Paul, will you listen to me?
Can he see it? Can he go
It's
actually,
time you see her for who she really
like, see it through the
This was a
time?
parting gift.
They forced her.
She's trying to destroy you,
She's
Paul.
trying to help me.
Oh, Jesus. Look at you. The smartest man I know. blinded by a fool's love. Paul, what are you planning on?
Sophia's loyal.
She's gotten inside your head.
She's always been loyal.
You need to think about
If
this.
the fracture's happening now, I owe this to her.
Oh, he's gonna activate it. Was this Hatch's plan? No? Oh, they gathering up all the people on the list.
Dr. Hogan? What the hell is it? The protocol's been initiated. I need to wake my family. I'm afraid we have no time.
Yeah, see you, Dad. Oh, yeah, proper shot, isn't he?
You weren't expecting somebody this handsome. Unfortunately, Mr. Serene just...
Is he going to do the whole thing where he fixes himself, or is he going to get someone to help him?
Liam?
Hey, pal. I'm glad you could make it. I was just telling your girl here how concerned about you we've been.
Emily, we need to go.
Go. What's the rush?
Emily, let's go.
If that guy loses to a chap who's been shot, lost loads of blood, it's not very good on your CV, is it? I think you're about to be unplugged, mate. Honey, it's not what it looked like.
Emily, give me the keys. Give me the keys,
Get away from me, get away
Emily,
from me.
listen.
No.
Listen.
Oh, he was trying to kill
This is
him.
not who I am. This is not. I'm telling you, I never felt good doing this. I never felt good doing this.
Never felt good.
It's
Felt
the
great.
only thing I knew how to do. And when I got back, I couldn't find anything. I couldn't find anything to do. And Monarch, they found that useful, and they put me to work. And I swear to God, I couldn't stand being alone. So every Tuesdays and Wednesdays, I would walk down the street
kill
because
people.
it was the only 2 nights at the bartender. She wasn't at school. And I told myself every night to ask you out. It took me a fucking year. Emily, if Monarch, if they gave me structure, you gave me purpose. I did this to protect you. I did this to protect us, our family. I did this to protect our family. And Emily, you have to listen to me. Something terrible is coming, and I will explain to you on the way, but we have to move. We have to move right now. If you will just let me protect you one last time. Please.
I mean, how do you tell somebody like something like a world-ending event's about to happen? Especially when you're covered in blood with a bullet hole in you. Mind you, that kind of does add a bit of credence to the story, doesn't it? Well, there'd be cameras, wouldn't there?
Yeah, it's Pierce. I'm at the perimeter lab. So I have some information about Martin Hatch.
I want him apprehended. Immediately.
Wow. Cool. It's this game is absolutely amazing, and all these live action scenes just really add to the story, don't they? But yeah. Well, that was where are we? We've got about 30 minutes into it. Well, I think I'm going to end it at this point, guys, because I want to try and keep the segments down to around 20, well, between 25 and 30 minutes. So yeah, we'll end at this point, and we'll pick this up again in the next episode. So hope you'll join me for that one. See you soon. Bye-bye.